So you managed to find an idea that resonates with a couple more people than yourself. Now you think you have a market. Once you think you have a market, what's the next step in validating this idea? One thing you can do is create a growth experiment. An experiment where you are trying to test if the behaviors you want your consumers to have when using our product already exist. And if so, if those behaviors can be translated into behaviors that will then be performed using your product. So to give a better example of this, let's use the example of the app MealPal. How was MealPal able to break into the lunch market, into the market of cost-effective lunches? MealPal was able to capitalize on an existing behavior. That existing behavior was the typical office worker's search for a cost-effective lunch. Now what MealPal was able to do was use that behavior, find that there was no satisfactory solution to that problem of not being able to find a cost-effective lunch in your area. MealPal was able to take that behavior and link it up with the product they were offering, which actually helped resolve the problem of being able to find a cost-effective lunch in your area. So in short, MealPal was able to look at an existing behavior, see demand being driven by that behavior, and then actually meet that demand by providing a product that solved the problem of being able to find cost-effective lunches. So now that you've identified a behavior that you want to capitalize on, well, what's next? Well, my suggestion is really to just try to develop a non-technical product, something that requires very little coding, to try to take that next step of validation of your idea. Try to, let's say you were MealPal actually. Let's say you were MealPal at its very, very early stages, so I have no idea what MealPal was like at its very early stages. But let's say you were MealPal. One growth experiment you could have run could have been to maybe start a group on social media to try to invite 100 people to experience a lunch for $6.50, which is what MealPal currently costs. Or not even that, to invite 100 people to experience for free a lunch for $6.50 and to see if consumers are satisfied with what they got for $6.50, which is actually quite the affordable price if you're talking about lunches in New York City. So for your startup, it could be trying to create an experiment that taps into the behaviors that currently exist that you think will be driving the demand for your product, behaviors that show hidden demand that has not yet been satisfied. So that's all, guys. That's all I really have to say about how you validate your startup ideas, at least for now. And this was actually something that was sparked by a conversation I had with my co-founder yesterday when he told me that what I needed to improve on was thinking from the perspectives of others, thinking if the product I was valuing and developing actually could resonate with other people, actually had demand from others. And I think this is a perfectly valid point. As founders, it's pretty easy to get trapped in your head and think theoretically about whether a product that you have in mind might have demand or not. The only way to find out is to go ask people that you think would demand the product you're trying to develop, or really demand the solution to the problem that you're trying to solve with your product, and to see if that demand exists in more than insignificant quantities. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you again for watching another one of my videos, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll definitely be posting more as I progress in my startup journey about other topics besides validating your startup ideas, but that is actually a topic that I would like to revisit. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe by hitting that subscribe button right below. Don't forget to like this video as well, and feel free to post a comment. I would love to discuss this topic further with you guys in the comments section.